Behind guarded gates, private roads, and walls taller than most houses, there are homes the public will never be allowed to see. These are not ordinary mansions. They are private kingdoms built for billionaires, royal families, and some of the most powerful people on Earth. Some contain underground bunkers, private beaches, hidden tunnels, and enough rooms to rival a five-star hotel. Others are protected so heavily that even approaching the property is nearly impossible. And while photographs reveal glimpses of their luxury, the most extraordinary parts remain completely hidden. Today we explore 8 mansions so expensive, so exclusive, and so heavily guarded you can't even visit them. Antilia, Mumbai. Towering above the crowded streets of Mumbai is Antilia, one of the most expensive private homes ever built. Owned by billionaire Mukesh Ambani, the residence is estimated to be worth around $2 billion. It covers approximately 400,000 square feet and rises 27 floors. But because many of those levels have extremely high ceilings, the building reaches the height of a normal 60-story skyscraper. Inside, Antilia reportedly includes parking for up to 168 cars, several swimming pools, private gardens, a large theater, luxury spa areas, and even a specially cooled snow room designed to escape Mumbai's heat. The building is also said to require hundreds of staff members to operate and maintain it. But despite its enormous size, Antilia is not a hotel, museum, or tourist attraction. It is a heavily guarded family residence, open only to employees, relatives, and carefully selected guests. For almost everyone else, this $2 billion vertical palace can only be admired from far outside its gates. Villa Leopolda. Overlooking the Mediterranean Sea on the French Riviera is Villa Leopolda, one of Europe's most valuable private estates. The property covers around 20 acres and was once valued at an extraordinary $500 million at the time. Its grounds contain enormous landscaped gardens, terraces, fountains, swimming pools, and thousands of trees surrounding the main residence. The estate was originally connected to King Leopold II of Belgium, but the mansion seen today was largely developed during the early 20th century. Its location between Nice and Monaco gives it panoramic views across some of the most expensive coastline in the world. But even with hundreds of millions of dollars, entering Villa Leopolda is not an option. The Regional Tourism Authority clearly identifies it as a private property that cannot be visited. For ordinary tourists, the gardens, rooms, and hidden luxuries remain completely out of reach, protected behind the walls of a mansion once priced higher than many skyscrapers. Whittenhurst, London. Hidden behind tall gates in one of North London's wealthiest neighborhoods is Whittenhurst, a mansion estimated to be worth approximately £300 million. After its enormous underground expansion, the estate reportedly covers more than 90,000 square feet, making it London's largest privately owned residence after Buckingham Palace. It contains 65 rooms, but Whittenhurst remains surrounded by secrecy. It is a private family residence hidden behind walls, security gates, and dense trees. Even in a city filled with famous palaces, most people will never see what lies beneath this extraordinary 400 million home. Villa Les Cèdres. On the French Riviera, surrounded by the Mediterranean Sea and some of Europe's most valuable land, stands Villa Les Cèdres. The estate was placed on the market for approximately €350 million before reportedly selling in 2019 for around 200 million euros. The mansion itself covers roughly 18,000 square feet and contains 14 bedrooms, but its real value lies in the enormous grounds surrounding it. Villa Les Cèdres sits inside approximately 35 acres of botanical gardens filled with rare plants, ancient trees, and carefully maintained lawns. The property also includes an Olympic-sized swimming pool, grand reception rooms, and stables originally designed to accommodate around 30 horses. Once associated with Belgium's King Leopold II, the estate now belongs to a private owner and is not open as a public attraction. Tourists may explore the surrounding coastline, but the gardens and rooms of this 200 million palace remain accessible only by invitation. 4 Fairfield Pond, New York. Behind trees and private roads in the Hamptons stands an estate so large that it resembles a luxury resort more than a family home. Known as 4 Fairfield Pond, the compound has been valued at approximately $248 million. It occupies around 63 acres of oceanfront land, while its collection of buildings covers more than 110,000 square feet. The main residence reportedly contains as many as 29 bedrooms and 39 bathrooms. Elsewhere on the estate are 3 swimming pools, a basketball court, a bowling alley, 2 tennis courts, and a private theater with seating for 164 people. Its garage is even said to hold as many as 100 cars. Despite its toe-like proportions, Fort Fairfield Pond is not a resort. It remains a private residence, hidden from the public behind extensive grounds and tightly controlled entrances. Unless you receive a personal invitation, this $250 estate can only be seen from a distance. Xanadu 2.0 Washington. Overlooking Lake Washington is one of the most technologically advanced private homes ever constructed. Known as Xanadu 2.0, Bill Gates' mansion is estimated to be worth approximately $125 million to $130 million. The residence covers around 66,000 square feet and reportedly cost more than $63 million to build during the 1990s. Inside are 24 bathrooms, 6 kitchens, a private theater, and a 2,500 square foot gym. The mansion also contains a 60-foot swimming pool and a private library designed to protect an extraordinary collection of books and manuscripts. From the water, visitors may catch a distant glimpse of the property. But entering this $130 million technological fortress is reserved for family members, employees, and invited guests. The One, Los Angeles. High above Los Angeles, overlooking the city from a private Bel Air hilltop, stands a mansion appropriately known as The One. The enormous estate covers approximately 105,000 square feet, making it one of the largest modern homes ever built in the United States. It was originally expected to sell for as much as $500 million, but financial problems eventually forced it into auction. In 2022, it sold for $126 million, with fees bringing the total price to around $141 million. Inside are 21 bedrooms, 49 bathrooms, 5 swimming pools, but despite looking like an exclusive luxury resort, The One is now a private residence. There are no public tours, entrance tickets, or opportunities for ordinary visitors to explore its enormous halls. Unless you personally know the owner, the closest view of this $141 million mansion will come from distant photographs and aerial footage. The Holm, London. At the edge of Regent's Park stands a mansion so valuable, its latest sale reportedly reached approximately £190 million. The historic residence covers around 29,000 square feet and sits within approximately 4 acres of private gardens. Built in 1818, its grand white exterior has earned it the nickname London's White House. Behind that exterior are approximately 40 bedrooms, a ballroom, library, tennis court, underground swimming pool, and as many as 8 garages. The mansion was once marketed for as much as £250 million. It sold for approximately £139 million in 2024, but the Holme is not a historic attraction. It remains a private home, protected by walls, gardens, and controlled entrances. You may visit Regent's Park, but the mansion at its center remains reserved for billionaires and their invited guests. Which one of these mansions would you like to visit? Leave a comment down below and subscribe to not miss out on any videos in the future.